on time, rising up as a chorus.
Welcome back, everybody.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Story Snark.
Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Story Snark. Welcome back to World of Light. Welcome back to Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Are we going in the castle?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going to be the best option here. I know I'm not playing as Bowser right away, because I've been doing that a lot. I think I'll switch over to... I'll switch over to Donkey Kong.
Because we never use him.
Yeah, we never use Donkey Kong, so I'll switch over to Donkey Kong.
Just to see.
Yeah, just to do things. Okay, we should get this first.
Okay.
I know that was one of the things that we had mentioned the last time, was that we wanted to get this dojo first, and then we're trying to find somebody who we can take the bus with.
Yeah,
Which
I
might
should
be
have
Rover,
looked that
but...
up. Oh, you're still giant in metal.
Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Oh, darn. I didn't... Oh, shoot. I can't believe I'm giant in metal.
On this train.
Oh.
Why is Rover being represented with sheep? Not with, like, fox or something? Cat?
Cats?
Is Sheik a cat?
I don't know. Is Sheik a cat?
No. Sheik's a elf.
Well, then maybe somebody should call Mr. Nintendo and let him know that his game is wrong. I don't know.
You are really sassy today. What's going on?
I don't know.
You just
feel sassy, yeah.
Okay.
I keep thinking that they're high enough. Shoot. Okay, I keep thinking that Donkey Kong's, one of his moves is going to be high enough to do a specific thing, and it's not.
What's his new smash?
I don't remember. Apparently it's just...
Punch Out.
He's just JoJo punching people. Okay, there's Rover. Yeah, it's just a big punch. That's weird. I didn't realize that they had just changed his over to like a big punch with a time stop right before it. That's a hell of a lot better
than the Donkey Kong that no one knew how to use.
Yeah, nobody could ever do that one right.
Okay, this is cute.
You know it was a rhythm game, right? Like that's
yeah, but
actually
no
what
one
it was
could
supposed
get
to be.
it to work.
You were supposed to hit the button every time his hand came down and hit the thing.
I've never seen it work.
I thought it was just going to be one duck hunt.
Floppy hound dogs. Well, Copper's not so floppy, but they're still, it works.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Copper and... actually, Copper and Booker aren't both in Animal Crossing anymore.
What?
Yeah, I think in New Leaf, you have the option of building one of two police stations. You can't build both, and each one gets either Copper or Booker. So they split up the dream team.
There weren't that much. You don't really see them interact with each other. One of them's always inside, and one of them's always outside.
If you knew a bus driver, they could probably drive you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Captain's been on the board, and we just didn't notice him or forgot about him.
I swear to God, we've gotten Captain before. Okay, I'm gonna look. Let's look for bus drivers real quick.
I was gonna say look at the lake, because there's a lake down in the south.
Yeah, I swear we've gone there though.
Yeah, and there's stuff that we didn't actually finish.
I am almost positive that we got Captain, because I think in order to get around the lake, we had to get somebody who could drive a boat, and I think it was him.
Then I don't know.
Let's see, that's not a bus. None of these characters are bus drivers.
I don't know any other bus drivers.
Me neither. I'm so concerned now. Like, I'm so worried now, because we're like, oh no, where's the bus driver? Is it Captain? It isn't? Oh no, I have no idea who the bus driver is.
So you're just going to go through everyone we haven't hit.
I'm just going to keep hitting people until we find a bus driver.
Welcome to waiting for the bus on Sunday. Some buses don't run on Sunday.
This is Bus Snark.
In the area we live in, some of the buses don't run on weekends, and it is infuriating.
It is absolutely the most infuriating.
Because before we got a car, I spent about 5 years riding a bike to work, 4
Maybe I
miles
gotta
each
come down
way,
here.
because the bus system was so unreliable that if I had work on a weekend, which was almost always, I had to walk 4 miles each way. So I started riding a bike. It also didn't run
Donkey
after
Kong's
holidays.
big punches always feel so good.
Like, if there was, like, a federal holiday where the buses wouldn't run because, like, city workers get
Yep.
the day off, the next day they also had
Yep.
off. And it was like, okay, well, I have to go back to work.
Our particular area
Can
is...
this bird drive a bus?
I don't know. Our particular area is exceptionally well known for not having money to pump into the public transit system.
Yeah.
All of our buses are just trash. Every bus that I have ever had to take, with the exception of one, is a route that no longer exists. Like,
Man.
I used to take... there were like 3 different routes that I used to take back in the day, and all of them are gone. They just ceased to exist because I guess they tried to roll them into other ones. I know for a fact that most of them were just abandoned, and there's just no way to go
There's
through
like
certain
bus stop benches that are
directions.
still out there with signs.
Oh, yeah.
Signs for routes that don't exist anymore.
Well, a
I
lot
think
of those.
they cross out the numbers.
I was going to say a lot of those have little like stickers put on them that say "bus no longer running." Which is like, just take the sign if you're gonna do that. Don't get people's hopes
Yeah.
up.
It's like
The boss can't drive a bus.
the bus.
The bus.
It's really annoying for me personally because I grew up in an area with public buses so good you could basically... I used to live on an island. You could just circle
set
the
your watch to
island
them.
with the bus.
What?
I think maybe there were other switches?
No! Curse you! Switches! Okay, there's a lot of people in here, so maybe someone in here can drive a bus.
We're just running around the city, just going up to random people and animals and robots like, can you drive a bus? What year is it?
Okay, Manita is from Nintendo Land, which is something you and I never had a chance to play because we never had a Wii U. It was their Wii Sports that was bundled with the thing. It was a bunch of mini games that used the big fat
the weird tablet controller.
as like an AR controller. So
Okay.
you had rail shooters where you would hold it up and then find things and start shooting them.
Okay.
Or mini games where you were fighting other players and.
So Rob is an
Things like that.
appropriate vessel for his spirit, then. He's
Well,
like,
this is
"Here's some
she's a girl,
gimmicks."
but yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Monita.
It's a robot.
Because she's a monitor.
Okay. Monitors aren't inherently female. I
No, but
see
that
little
particular character.
the Sailor Scout bow now.
Yeah. She got a little Sailor Scout bow and a single hand. Because you got to be able to touch a touch screen, and it's like, can this drive a bus? It's the Wii balance board. This is a dojo, by the way.
Is the balance board a girl?
The balance board is apparently the master of a dojo.
That makes sense.
It's going to teach us Wii balance board style.
Yeah. I guess this one's a girl because it's possessing the girl Wii Fit trainer, and it
You'd
has
think
the
so,
option of the
anyway.
other.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Giant metal super punch. Get out of here, Wii balance board.
I remember when those things were like the item.
My God.
You couldn't find them in stores.
think
Everyone wanted one.
My dad owns one.
Why?
I think he got Wii Sports, Wii
Fit.
Wii Fit. Jeez, I couldn't even remember the name of the game right off the bat there. I think he got Wii Fit around the time that it first came out, because a bunch of his friends were telling him, and his brother, who's younger than him by like 5 or 6 years, were telling him that it's the best way for people in their generation to lose weight or something like that.
I mean, I've never seen one in action, but like my interpretation of how everything looked was always like, it's just gonna be yoga, right?
It's mostly yoga.
Yeah, it's
It's not as though you can run with the Wii balance board.
it's not a treadmill.
Yeah.
It's not
Wow,
something
he's
you can
ruining me,
jump on.
actually.
You'll break it. It'll like measure your progress. Like it could tell
yeah,
what weight you were.
It
you
can
put
take
your height
guesses
in
at
and whatever.
BMI too. So
Yeah.
it's like,
But, like, it was just yoga, right?
Finally.
And then maybe, I guess you
was
could use
mostly
it for
yoga.
push-ups. And it would kind
Push-ups
of record
was
them.
another one that it
Was
used.
it? Okay. I just looked at it and was like, if I really wanted to exercise, I wouldn't need this particular chunk of plastic to do
Can
it.
Tingle drive a bus?
He probably can, but I don't know if he's licensed.
You know, that's a good point. We're not looking for people who can drive a bus. We're looking for people who are licensed to drive a bus. This is true. We need
And
to
it's
remember
a different
that.
license than the regular one because they're big. And Tingle normally drives a balloon.
So it's only this guy,
Oh,
by
this
the way.
makes
Oh
sense.
god, he Oh no. Did you see what his shtick is? He taunts and uses his triple jump, and that's it. So it's just dancing and then balloons.
Yeah, and here's
here's his
Ankle and
annoying
Knuckle and
additional
David or whatever.
people. Yeah, and David and Knuckle and the Pinkle.
Pinkle is one of them, isn't it? Is that the
Pinkle
girl?
is yeah, Pinkle's his
There's a-
girlfriend.
From the game that didn't come out in America, right? Or did
Tingle's Rosie Rupee Land. I don't remember if it did. I want to say it didn't. I think
it?
you're
Look at
right.
him up there in the corner being an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop your
Fucking
balloon.
Tingle. What a dick. There. Let's get clapped, bud.
He's really not a bad guy, but his fashion choices kind of
Ugh.
betray his inner secrets.
Yeah.
I feel is the idea.
There's actually a scene in Tingle's Rosie Rupee Land or whatever, by the way, where it's like a wink wink nudge nudge. Tingle is clearly having like relations with a lady off screen.
Oh, well, he's allowed to do that.
I'm just saying,
If it's
like, well, no, it's a children's game. I don't think he is, to be real. Like,
Look,
he shouldn't.
he can
be
do it
anyway.
off screen.
Hey, Link.
Too bad that's not the one you gotta beat.
Yeah, but now all I gotta do is kill him.
Oh, right, you got a
And
double
I have
smash.
double smashes. Come up here, Tingle. Let me ruin you, kid. I'm just gonna, like, absolutely destroy your brain. Let me just punch you into oblivion. Oh,
And regular Tingle's in the background still
There it is.
dancing.
Oh my god! Oh, are you kidding me? How? How?
Because he's a fairy.
He's a fucking monster is what he is.
He's...
Take this sword to the face, Tingle.
Well,
Ugh.
he's an elf pretending to be a fairy, but now he's a ghost, and he's possessing a child who may or may not be some kind of cosmic super child who is the mayor of something.
He is not the mayor. I think we've had this
Yes, we
discussion.
have.
The mayor and the villager are two different characters somehow.
Sure.
Because the villager is made mention of in New Leaf, which is where you're playing as the mayor. And canonically, he's just the villager. He's the red shirt that everybody knows. Yarn Yoshi can't drive a bus.
I don't think regular Yoshi can drive a bus.
I don't think regular Yoshi can do much of anything, to be honest.
He can
He can be
lay
Yoshi,
eggs.
and that's about it. Latias
They
and Latias
should not be
probably
trusted with
can't
bus.
be driving a bus.
Can we go
Psyduck,
down those
Chef.
stairs?
Yeah, that'll take us into the city.
Yeah. Psyduck definitely
idea.
can't drive a bus.
Yeah, Psyduck can't drive a bus, but
Welcome to
he
Who
might
Can
be
Drive a Bus.
protecting- Okay, we made that joke 4 times.
Have we?
Yes. Quit making the same
Can
joke.
you drive a bus?
I probably could.
I can't
mean,
drive
they're very
anything.
complex, but I've seen it on multiple occasions. So.
You drive a big truck, so it's
I used to know
honestly
somebody
only
who was a
slightly
bus
bigger.
driver.
Like, he drives as big a truck as you can big without it being the
As
different
you
license.
can big.
I can ride a bike.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Squirtle's popping off. Shit.
Huh. Psyduck is being represented by Squirtle.
Yeah, because water types.
Yeah, yeah. And because the only other somewhat fitting choice would have been what, like Falco, who was way too fast and
Yeah.
coherent to be a Psyduck.
Yeah, but they're also giving him this flipping ability because
He's
Psyduck
confused.
Psyduck is confused and unpleasant. Or unpleased, I guess. I don't know how to better explain
No, he just
that.
has the attack confusion. So,
He does,
yeah,
but
he's
people
confusing you.
put too much importance on it because people forget Psyduck is not a psychic type. The anime kind of fucked with that perception. It is
Yeah,
a
I
pure
still think of it as
water type. And I bet you everybody who hears this is going to immediately open Bulbapedia and check and be like, no. And yes, it is. It is 100% a pure water type. There is no psychic type to it.
I enjoy Psyduck. He's,
You know-
he's a good little guy.
You know what is water and psychic? Slowpoke.
Yeah, who was similar thematically.
Yes.
Oh, hey. Why
okay.
aren't you in
You know
this
what?
game,
We haven't done
Bomberman?
almost any of these ones, so the
Yeah.
bus driver could be in here, actually. That kind of makes sense. Also, yeah, Bomberman, why aren't you here?
Welcome
he's
to
an assist
Bus
trophy,
Driver
but
City.
like, you know what? I'm gonna switch characters because I'm starting to get tired of using Donkey Kong.
I kind of wish that they had given him his coconut gun so he could fire it.
In spurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that they don't because that's Diddy's thing is that he has his guns.
I'm gonna go over to Bowser and then I'll switch off Bowser in a minute.
Why do you need him for Bomberman?
I don't need him for Bomberman. I'm just switching into Bowser because he's different. That's
You know,
literally
if,
it.
if you ever want, you can just switch into me playing if you want to get some variety in.
I mean, that's true too.
Like I'll just do. I won't use Peach. I'll use maybe
Well,
Link.
you've got plenty of characters that you're good at.
I've got 3 characters I'm good at.
You've got Falco. I mean, we picked up Falco at some point.
Yeah, we got Falco. We've got Peach. I'm okay with
Okay,
Link.
Bomberman is actually pretty rough because he's
Got bombs.
he's got bombs, but then they're also doing the item rush thing where it's like just bombs everywhere. Everything is a bomb.
Yep.
You want a bomb here? Every kind. Which, actually, maybe I was good to switch into Bowser because maybe I can't do this normally. This is pretty intense, actually.
You might also have wanted to change
I mean,
spirits
Bowser's
around.
a little... Yeah, Bowser's a little slow, so we'll see if this is actually a good move or not. Why does it feel like I'm sliding on everything?
I don't know. Like, you don't have ice floor.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, you can also pick up bombs.
Yeah, I know. Until I stop being metal, it doesn't really change anything. But the problem is that most of the bombs that are going off are actually Bomberman's bombs.
Oh, yeah, but I can kind of see the ones that aren't.
Yeah, but it's consistently
Like, it's distracting that
as
he
they
has
go
this.
off, I get hit by them if I'm running
Mm-hmm.
for the other bombs, is what I'm trying to say. And also, it doesn't really matter that much because a lot of the bombs that you can pick up still totally hurt you. They
Yeah.
changed that all of them hurt you, like in this game, but there's still a lot that still hurt you. Like the bombs that hit in big crosses like that will almost always hit you. Also, sticky bombs have the potential to hit you pretty hard.
What was that slowdown? Is that just from the bombs?
I think one of us threw something at
Okay.
the other. Oh god, I get why it's Link now, because he has bombs too.
Yeah.
It took me this
He's
long to figure
also
that
a
out.
bulbous-headed creature.
Oh god, I'm gonna die. I might switch it over to you after this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ugh.
This looks like it would probably be a good stage for me to be Peach on. She's light, so she gets launched,
Ow.
but she recovers very well.
That is not a real
Oh,
one. Okay.
okay.
The NPC didn't realize it fast enough, or the CPU didn't realize it fast enough.
Well, that's that.
Yeah, okay, good. I won with pure strategy and tact.
Yes, you did.
Tsubasa Oria, Doc Lewis. Hey, Doc is in here. Fuck yeah.
He could probably drive a bus.
He, okay, people forget, I think we've mentioned this before. Doc Lewis in the Punch-Out for Wii is a secret character that you can totally fight. And he is unbelievably strong. And it's supposed to be that, like, in the original game, the reason that you were so, like gung-ho to get him training you is because he used to be a boxer.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And in that game, they decided to push it forward where they're like, okay, now, you know, you get to fight your mentor, you get to fight your coach. And it's like, oh man, you get to fight him, but he's like a shittier version of himself. And even while he's shittier, he puts on his old suit and he kind of warms up and then goes into the ring and he just clobbers you if you don't know what you're doing. Because all of his moves are better versions of what Little Mac does. And it's like, oh no.
I forgot he had a name other than the coach.
Yep, Doc Lewis. He also he will eat during the fight. If you give him time, he'll start eating during the fight as part of his attacks, and he heals when he does that. So it actually makes him really difficult. Little Mac does it.
Oh, okay.
In the Wii version of the Punch Out, Little Mac has the ability to do that if he would like to. During the time between rounds, I think it's if you press like start and select at the same time, Little Mac will take a candy bar from Doc Lewis and start eating it.
There he is.
There's Captain. You know what it is? The difference is this is Captain Wild World and the other one was Captain New Leaf. They're two different versions of Captain.
Did he get his bus license revoked in the meantime?
I guess.
Captain. You've lived so many lives.
Okay, but it's Captain's song playing, too, which I really like, actually.
Here he comes.
Like, of course it would be Captain's song, but at the same time, like... Look, it's good anyway. It doesn't matter. We're going to see a lot more of him. We got to take the bus.
Back home in Hawaii, there was a bus driver who did the A route, which was it basically just ran through the entirety of Honolulu and then out and around the island. It was like the bus. There was one guy who drove that route who would get on the PA and announce the stops, which literally no one ever does. It's actually automated, cool. But he would do it himself. Like he turned off the automated thing and just did it, and it's like
I'm gonna get that chest before we go and see the bus.
At the time, I was like, why is he doing that? That's just kind of unnecessary, dude. You just like the attention. And now I'm just thinking of something that probably made that route like livable because that is like the busiest bus in the state.
It was probably a gigantic pain in the ass for him to do.
Yeah, like no, he was probably just I gotta have fun with it somehow.
Yeah, I gotta make this job interesting.
I was on that bus on Halloween trying to get home from college once, and Halloween in Waikiki is just very crowded. Like, everyone's out and about in costume, so, like, traffic is very slow. So I basically got to people watch and saw people walking around in their costumes, and it was adults, because it was, like, night, and it's Waikiki, so it's touristy.
Halloween, which is the worst
so it's
thing
like...
ever.
No,
it has the potential to be pretty bad.
Like, there were a lot of ladies who kind of looked like they took their touristy beach outfits and kind of turned them into sexy Halloween costumes. Like, I saw, like, a Slave for You Britney Spears with a little feather boa instead of the actual live boa.
Just get a snake. Why wouldn't you do that?
They're not
costume
legal in Hawaii.
real. Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah, you can't get snakes as pets.
Hell. You probably shouldn't have them in California either, because apparently they can totally live in our waterways, and we have a significant problem with them. But they're not illegal here. You can just do it if you want.
Well, Hawaii is a series of islands filled with, like, endangered creatures, so they're a little more strict.
There's also, to my knowledge, because I was talking to somebody about this, apparently there is a species of rat that has recently been running amok in California waterways, and a presented idea that, thank God, was immediately shot down by somebody on the staff of, like, the groups that are supposed to do things about, like, animals and invasive species. There's an invasive species of rat, and somebody suggested bringing in snakes to kill it. Like non-native snakes.
We don't need to do this.
Yeah, and somebody, I guess, immediately on that particular group council was like, no, that's been tried in other places. That's not a smart idea.
Yeah.
Hawaii is the reason.
Yeah, there's
Bus.
You're not allowed to bring snakes in, but there are. I've never seen one, but in theory
Okay.
there are invasive snakes
This is
around.
the longest tunnel I've ever seen.
Ooh. Well, that's why they need Captain to drive this.
Right? He's the only one who could drive a tunnel this long.
Yeah, I mean, he's used to being out on the open ocean for who knows how long.
It's Isabel. You have to use Captain to get Isabel. That's adorable.
This bus route goes straight to Mayortown.
It should have been a
Population
train.
Mayor's assistant.
It should have been a train, because that's how you get to New Leaf.
Yeah. And honestly, that tunnel was long enough to be a train
It is.
track.
It's more than long enough to be a train.
That battle was short enough to be nothing.
It's fine. She's a fun character. I know some people can use her super well, but in my opinion, she's typically a very weak character because it takes a lot of specialty to know how to use her, and I don't know if I've ever fought anybody who knows how to use her.
I don't know how to use her.
Yeah. Can I actually go anywhere from here? No,
Those
okay.
vines look climbable, but that's
I
not
guess
really.
now that we've done this, I mean, we just gotta break our way into the castle, right?
We'll drive our bus through it.
Drive the bus to the castle, and then
Is
we're,
that even?
we're
That's
good.
like ruins, actually. Are we even going into a building or just down into a pit?
I think we're going into a pit.
Okay. It looks like a castle when you don't look at it too closely. It's just like, oh, here's some pillars and a shiny portal.
Yeah, I'm trying to look through and see if there's any other player characters, which I'm not seeing any. And I think we've gotten all of the castles at this point, or all of the different spirally bits on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I hit the controller. We got the one in the lake, right? Which one was that?
That little spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember if we've got it, but
I'm almost positive we've gotten all of them. but,
I'm pretty sure that there wasn't anything there you wanted. There was like a 4-star Kirby fight where he just embodied the star rods, and we didn't finish that, but that was
No,
it that I
the spiral in the lake, those are they're the teleports for the big stages.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I can think of that's in the lake area that we left, so I don't know.
I guess. I almost want to go check. It's going to waste some time, but I am going to go check, I think, just to make absolutely sure that there's nothing over there.
The sound of Bowser's feet is
As he
starting
runs
to
around. Yeah,
wear
it's a
on me.
little bit annoying. I agree.
You could just switch to a different person for the running.
Hold on. There's the lake. It's an airport?
It's a portal in? Or...
Wait a minute. We didn't actually do this, did we?
There's a boat in that lake, and we were able to go around in it.
Yeah, we were.
If there was only one thing there, it's that 4-star fight that we didn't get.
So it's the 4-star that we didn't beat, but that's a portal. Like, that's an actual zone in there.
Huh.
So I guess we just skipped over a zone because we couldn't get through the thing. Huh. I didn't remember doing that.
I remember a fight you couldn't beat. That's it.
I remember that too. I guess maybe
Are you headed there?
Yeah, I guess I'll go there. I think this
Good
takes us
luck.
closer. Sorry, we're gonna have to hear Stompy Bowser for a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll get back in the boat and try this again. This is just the it's just 3-star,
no,
by the way. It's not even
okay.
4-star. But I remember this being really difficult. Neither of us could get through it. But we did hit this kind of early on, I think.
Yeah, did we just not have any of the characters we're good with?
That might have been what it was, yeah.
Maybe. Huh. Seem to be doing okay now, because you're giant metal Bowser.
Yeah, exactly.
But take that.
Take that, Kirby the Star Rod.
The one that we couldn't beat, and we tried like 3 or 4 times, and now
it was more than
fine?
3 or 4. I think I had to do editing for that. I think that's one of the only times in this that I think we may have had to do a cut. But apparently...
Whoa!
What the actual fuck? Really? Oh! Oh, I know what this is! Oh, fuck you, for real? Okay, this is a Street Fighter world. So the
You mean it's
zone
Earth?
the zone in here is Earth. So you go through this and you start in Japan, and it's
So
like,
everything in Nintendo
this is
is
China.
just in Japan.
That's gonna be, I don't know, in India.
Everything in the main map is just in Japan. Is that what's being interpreted here?
Because in Street Fighter, you're typically Ryu, which means you would start there, and then you work your way around the map when you're fighting other people in other countries. It's literally just a Street Fighter map. So this is the zone for Street Fighter, and it exists as though it were Earth. Even though that's not actually what's going on here.
I mean, you could just argue that when the giant orb in the sky destroyed and reconstructed everything, they just put, like, Little Max, Bronx, and Hyrule and all these other places just in Japan.
It's realistic. You could make that argument, but I think what's actually going on is the thing that I suggested, where it's just literally... Because it's like, oh, this is Street Fighter, they decided to fit the entire world in a shrunken map inside of, like, a lake, basically. But you need a plane to get to it. That's actually really clever. I like that.
I don't know why Kirby was guarding it.
It was the Star Rod guarding it, but I think that plane was also the one from Mario... Oh, what's the game I'm thinking of? It's the one where he's got the shooty water.
Mario Sunshine.
Yes, thank you. Well, I don't know why I couldn't remember the word
I think the plane
sunshine.
from that was a little less realistic looking.
No, I think it was a very realistic plane. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Huh, so you have to beat it to get the little path outwards.
Yeah, and you can't see the path quite as well as you could see the path in other areas, so this is going to be really weird.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not sure where I'm going, necessarily, but I know the way I can go.
Wow.
Why? Okay, let me fight. Clearly it was going to be Blanca. I'm actually happy that it's Green Donkey Kong. That's pretty good. He's got the Blanca balls. He's got the weird whipping his arms attacks. This actually makes a lot of sense.
You should probably change out of Giant and Metal at some point.
Probably, yeah.
I know you really like it.
I do. It's like my favorite power-up in this.
I like it too. I do.
Come on, man.
But, like, we keep doing it because we're losers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Come get me.
They're using a lot of real vintage sounding music. This is just Street Fighter music? Just
yeah,
classic
this is just Street Fighter.
It looks like it's coming out of an old speaker.
Yeah, Street Fighter started out as an arcade game. And it was in arcades for a very long time, but there are, like... I think there is a Street Fighter on Game Boy. And though they didn't really come to big consoles until they came to like Super Nintendo. I want to say there might be an attempt at an NES one, but I don't even remember. Street Fighter is not my
skipped over that other place.
Like Master Zangief. Look at his face.
What does that expression convey?
I'm flexing real hard.
Look at my thigh.
It's look at my muscles. I'm a giant. He fights bears and wrestles tornadoes in his home country. That's a real thing.
So he's like Pecos Bill?
Kind of. So it's actually supposed to be that he wrestles bears, but he's from a country that has constant tornado problems.
Is that...
Like he's from Russia, but he's from a city that has tornado problems in Russia.
What?
There's no.
Conditions
It's
cause
not real.
tornadoes?
It's not. There's no such thing as a country like that.
Mostly
Or
when
part
you hear
of
about
Russia
tornadoes,
like
you usually hear about tornadoes in like the plains, right?
It literally, you can get it as long as you have open spaces that are flat.
Okay.
And you have strong warm winds as well as strong cool winds.
The warm winds. Oh, you're handing it to me.
Yep, I'm going to hold it to you. You can start doing some of these if you want.
Okay. That's cool. Fighter,
but yeah,
let's see.
He's supposed to be from Russia. I don't think you'd really be able to reproduce what you would need for like tornadoes, not like constant tornadoes in Russia. You'd require a lot of warm air, which would be the bigger problem.
They wanted me to do metal. They keep bringing it back. Physical attack.
It's one of the better ones that we have, but it's also, for these fights, really useful because they're all stamina fights.
Let's do this.
That's fine, I guess. Considering his entire thing, like half his shtick is tornadoes, though, I don't know how much damage you're gonna do to him. It's not actually taking that into it, like...
It shouldn't.
No. But the fighting bears thing is why he's a grappler, and the tornado thing is why he has his special, which is just that... I forget what it's called, but it's like a 360 on grapple, where he'll just spin around non-stop. Like, it's just a big, I grab you, and then spin! Until I throw you in the ground, or...
I forgot it was a stamina
do
battle.
a big flip, or you won.
Oh, wait, fuck. I forgot I was not a cat!
Don't worry about it, you won. I don't know why he's a cat, by the way.
Because
Other
it's
than
Incineroar.
Yeah.
God, my brain was thinking I was second player.
Don't worry. Keep going. Keep going.
Alright.
We are getting up on the time where I'm going to want to switch over to a different thing, though. Like, over to the one where we fight each other.
Should we do a certain number?
Do a couple more and then we'll be
okay.
So you're going to want somebody stronger than your Link. I would suggest switching over to your Peach, but that's up to you. Because this is a 3-star, and it's a 3-star Little Mac, which is going to kind of be a gigantic pain in the ass. And I'm assuming that because it's Balrog, he probably has powered-up punches.
Little Mac has, like, no range, so I'm going to try Falco.
He doesn't have a lot of range, but Falco's has also kind of got some range problems, to be honest.
Stats up.
Little Mac's main problem is that he has no recovery, which is a much bigger issue.
Is this guy gonna have an assist?
I don't know. Is Balrog an assist? It might be.
I don't know. Let's just see. It might have just
Yeah,
suggested that for
probably should
no
have
reason.
checked. No, yeah, it's not there at all.
Whatever.
See, it's not about his lack of, like, long distance hits.
Oh, fuck.
It's about Little Mac basically having no recovery, but he can get in on you way faster than you think. And one of the only reasons to really use the Star Fox characters is because they have the shield that they can throw out, which returns projectiles, which Little Mac does not have.
That is not the only reason to use them.
Little Mac doesn't have projectiles. He's just gonna womp you. That's his entire, like, MO right now. And he combos way better than Falco does.
Well, maybe when I'm playing him.
No, he combos better than normal Falco. Little Mac's main strength is his ability to combo.
Fuck.
It's okay, you get 2.
Nice.
It's not going to be enough to kill him, though. It won't kill him. I almost guarantee. It only did 10 damage. 15.
Fuck. Oh.
Yeah, and Little Mac has super armor on certain hits.
Do you want to take this?
Sure, I'll take this one. Little Mac has super armor on certain hits, so you really have to be careful. Like, if he's winding up to do the big punch, don't just keep hitting him. Just move out of the way. Because, dude, he is gonna ruin you. Little Mac's one of those characters where it's like, I've had to fight against him a lot.
Okay.
I know how it be.
Yeah, no, I have not had a lot of experience.
Yeah, you're going to want to have to just hit him. You're going to want to hit him as hard as you can and take as little damage right at the start as possible. Worst case scenario, you're going to want to force him off of the stage.
Which is unlikely if it's one of these stamina Street Fighter battles.
Yeah, because stamina, typically they don't let you force people off the stage. But if it's ever an option, you want to go for it.
Yeah. But the AI is kind of geared towards not getting off the stage, though.
There it is.
Alright.
Punch him to death.
We showed you, sir.
Yeah, Balrog. Which I'm pretty sure is a mythical monster that appears in a lot of RPGs as well.
It's that giant soap that steals
oh wait, yeah,
Mimiga's...
you're right. Yeah. That's
Cave
what a
Story
Balrog
should be
is.
in this game.
Vega. We get to fight Spain. Because that's what Vega represents. He's the only character that people consider to be attractive in Street Fighter as, like, a dude, outside of the weird, bearded Ryu thing.
Yeah, I don't get that. I asked...
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
I know
either,
people who are more into fighting games than us, and when I was doing, for Popkas, I had to do Ryu and Ken, I was like, hey guys, are all of the Street Fighter characters just angry bastards with enormous bare feet and they're all ugly?
basically.
And someone was like, no, not all of them, just most of them.
I mean, like, a lot of them are.
The ones that aren't girls.
There
I was like, yeah, the girls
I mean, some of
look
the ones
like
who are
girls.
girls are that too.
Okay. If they
Juri
want me.
Han has bare feet, and her entire thing is just, I'm gonna kick you nonstop.
Is she angry?
She's angry, and I think she's like vaguely poison themed. She's the kind of character who in an anime would put her hand up to her mouth and start laughing, and then maybe sometimes after beating you up have to wipe away drool. It's that kind of character archetype. Sagat. Oh no. Look at this absolute unit!
Why do boxers put their shorts up so high? Is it just tradition?
I think it's so you can guarantee they don't fall down.
Okay. I accept that. That's
Would be
a reason that
nice
makes
way
sense.
to put it.
Oh, you almost fell off,
Yeah, I
motherfucker.
did.
No, he did.
No, I kind of almost did too. But it was only because I was basically following him.
God, they set these up so they're basically just fighting game battles, like with the basic
And I'm a grappler.
level. And you're a giant lizard who starts the fight metal and even more giant.
Yep.
It's kind of unfair.
A little bit, but Bowser is also just a grappler at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he's a grappler with a lot of really nice, quick, like, rundowns that hit hard, but at the same time, it's like, if I can cheap out a fighting game, I'm gonna cheap it out. I'm sorry. Sometimes it has to happen.
I know. I've seen you cheat me out in fighting games. It's annoying.
Oh. You know, this was not in India. I don't know why I said that. That's nowhere near India. It's like Thailand.
Cambodia or Laos?
Might be Cambodia. And then this is like Indonesia, I think. But
getting into there, yeah.
This is M. Bison. Whose entire thing is, I'm an evil dictator with psychic powers, and every so often he changes bodies, but you never notice because they always look the same. I think that the last few bodies he's had have been almost identical. Like, there's a whole plot point in one of the games, though, where, like, you have to fight a bunch of ladies, and it's revealed that all of the ladies that you have, who include Cammy, by the way, are actually spare bodies that he has. And it's just like, wait, you have a bunch of identical lady bodies? And he's like, yeah. And people are like,
do they have regular
like,
people in them normally?
No,
they're just empty clones.
They're supposed to be empty, but sometimes they gain awareness, and it's like, oh no, because like they're supposed to be trained to just exist, and oh, what the fuck? Fuck you! I thought I won.
0.5 HP.
Fuck you!
0.5 HP.
Oh, what a dick! Okay, was that an actual winning blow and it just survived him with 5? Or was that, like, my bad and I didn't actually win that at all?
I don't know.
Because it felt like, it looked like I had actually beaten him, and then it gave him that 0.5 so that he could get his thing off and hit me again, potentially.
Does this fight streeter have, like, a gimmick where he, like, clings to a magic pixel or something?
I don't remember a lot about M.
Ganondorf kind of does.
Maybe.
Ganondorf just doesn't die, so
well, specifically in Breath of the Wild, that's kind of the point of Breath of the Wild, is, hey, guess what? Ganon just refuses to die, and it's
except
like, oh
that
no.
sometimes he kind of wants to die.
Yeah, but not in Breath of the Wild. He don't.
He doesn't want to turn into a giant cloud of nothing. He just.
I bet
wants
Bowser
to
would love
be
to turn
asleep.
into this though.
Bowser?
Yeah,
sure.
this Giga Bowser.
I mean,
oh fuck you, dude!
Whoa!
He camped right there, like right where I was gonna pop back in. Oh, what a I'm really gonna cheap him out now because I'm that angry at Ganon. I like the concept of playing Smash like a normal fighting game, where it's like, oh well, this exact setup, but at the same time it feels so bad to play Smash this way. Because it makes you look at certain characters completely different. It's like, oh no, I couldn't possibly win with this one.
Kind of why they do it this way.
Yeah, because it's a party fighter.
Like tournaments will do the Final Destination thing where it's like, it's
sort of, yeah.
Because it's setting things up differently than if it was chaos. It's like, I get it. I'm still gonna joke about the no items Fox only thing.
Oh, you dick! You want to try it?
I'm gonna lose, but okay.
Take your main into it.
Alright.
I'd leave the spirits where they are.
Yeah, I think the spirits are fine.
This one is really rough. Like, honestly, this is a strong-ass Ganon, and the spirit is just buffing the hell out of him. I want to see what the actual, like... when we go into I want to see what the enemy rejects projectiles.
Reflects projectiles.
Yeah, and... Okay. And their specials are all doing more damage as well. So don't throw any projectiles at him, I guess.
Is my butt a projectile?
Your butt is not a projectile, no. That actually, I think that counts as like a kick. Which doesn't quite make a lot of sense, but that's fine.
An
Is
ass
he giant,
kick?
by the way?
No, I don't think... Oh, maybe. Maybe.
You know what? Actually, Peach might just be very small.
Well, she'd be shorter than Ganondorf. He's a big guy, even amongst, like, Hylians and stuff. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
I shouldn't
I
use it.
remember.
That's a projectile.
So jump down, attack power up.
Oof.
You attack power down.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you have to really wail on him and beat him out, like, before that one hits.
I wish we could just
This is-
drive the bus into this
Oh,
fight.
Me too. A little bit, yeah. I'm gonna try with Bowser again. I might give Donkey Kong another shot after this. And yes, I know we're at a spirit type disadvantage right now, but it's like...
It's not the part that matters.
That's not the part that's bothering me. Okay.
Should we just have a name for Giant Metal Bowser?
The Problem Solver? You
Oh,
laugh,
your fire
but,
is
I
a
mean,
projectile, so that won't work.
Yeah, no.
Why is he reflecting projectiles? Is that just a thing?
That's a Bison thing, yeah.
Okay.
You don't get a lot of projectiles in a Street Fighter, but I can kind of see it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. His ability to project to reflect projectiles, by the way, has a name, and it has been actively stated in one of the games that he was in that had Athena in it, that it might be the same thing Athena has.
Wait, she reflects projectiles?
She doesn't reject. She doesn't. No, she doesn't reflect projectiles, but she has psychic powers, and her psychic powers and M. Bison's might come from the same place. Is basically the idea behind that.
God, this is...
Oh, you dick! Ah, I was trying to jump to get out of the way, and he wound up just rushing in and beating on me. Oh, that's such a... I really want to beat this before we move on. I'm sorry.
If you don't get it in this one, we cut.
Okay. Alright. That's fair.
I guess this kind of does, Ganondorf versus Bowser is a thing that people don't really, like, try to strategize around that much, but, like... Ganondorf is just
It would be an
kicking your
interesting
ass.
thing to strategize around, but it's like, if he's moving, if he's got his stuff going on, like his shields and everything, he's definitely going to have an edge on me, but if I just wait him out, I am faster technically than Ganon is.
I mean, it takes the magic out of it when you can just play Smash Brothers to know who would win.
Well, sure, but, like...
But Ganon's got... I'm gonna say Ganon's got fewer minions with lower loyalty. So
This is
if
true.
these two went into like a...
There it is. Nope, he's not dead. Okay, so it is giving him the magic pixel for free.
Oh my god. I feel like if they had to go to war, Bowser would win.
There. Like,
But if they had to just fight, Ganon would win.
fucking asshole Bison.
Because it seems like Ganondorf would have understanding of how to take down a dragon.
Also, in the first game, like in the Japanese version, I think Bison and Vega have their names flipped. Or rather, like in the English version, the localization kind of fucked it up, was the idea. And as time went on, I think the Japanese version adapted that and just went ahead and let it stay that way.
Okay.
Which is weird, but like, okay. Is he just gonna be zoning me this whole time? Fuck you. I'm not gonna let you do that.
There you go.
Go fuck yourself. He didn't even get the stamina battle, by the way. That's not what that was. That was a normal fight.
That was just a standard, because it's the fighter spirit.
No, fuck you, Ryu. I'm not gonna let you. He threw out one Hadoken, and I said no. I'm not gonna let you.
Was that a full loop? Were there branches?
That was a full loop.
No,
there was not a branch.
No.
That was
Okay.
the entire thing.
All right.
And there was only one fighter spirit in there, which is kind of annoying, actually, because for all of the other ones, we had two. And you'd think that they'd give us Ken, but I think they haven't been giving us any of the
Echo Fighters?
The Echo Fighters, yeah.
Unless we count, like, we got Falco, who's not an Echo
He's
Fighter,
not an Echo
but
Fighter.
close.
Well, it doesn't matter if he's close. He's not actually an Echo Fighter.
Yeah, like he's a near clone or whatever. Whatever they call it.
They don't actually call it anything. I don't think there's an official name for it. It's just they are similar fighters, but they are not Echo Fighters, which are Echo Fighters are basically just identical, with the exception of like one or two very little things. Oh god, is this? Did I take a wrong turn? I hate this map. I actually love this map, but it's so easy
one
to
fighter
get
blocking the road.
mixed up. Was it what? Oh, I don't care. Because I'm
Oh,
on my way over here. Okay, so next time when we come back, we are going to jump all the way into that castle, and we are going to do it. We are going to fight that castle.
Cool.
Gonna get, you want Poison Smash?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do this first, and then it takes 130 to do that. Yeah.
Ooh. That's fine.
Okay, we'll wait until next time. But we do have Metal Killer now, which is kind of nice to just get automatically, yeah. Okay, so now we're just going to do the customary one fight between the two of us.
You got any particular theme you want to go for?
Just not Bowser.
Okay.
That's all. Minor Circuit Punch-Out for unlocking the gym.
We sure are on our heads.
Yeah. Alright. Added 900 or more spirits to our list, which is nice. Okay. So now we go back into Smash, and we'll just do a big smash, I guess.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. We want the one where we get two options.
Yeah, you've given them all the same name.
Yeah. I maybe need to change some around. I keep choosing this one, but in my defense, it's because I really like the music. Like, honestly.
Sure.
But I'll do the Congo Jungle.
Well, I've been told that there's certain levels I just shouldn't pick. Like this one.
Like the Great Cave Offensive, please. For the love of God. Don't.
What if I change it?
That's fine.
Well, that's boring, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but please don't pick the Great Cave Offensive in the normal way. Also, not Palutena's Temple, not the Donkey Kong stage. Like, I shouldn't have to say this. You should know what's okay.
This is the
what
most
isn't.
Cursed stage.
No, honestly, I think Great Cave Offensive might even be worse than that. I mean, that stage is bad, but it's like... Early Smash Brothers, you had like Onset was one of them, or not Onset. God, what's the big city for Mother?
New Pork City.
Is it New Pork
that
City?
That one just lags like a awful.
It doesn't lag anymore, but it's still a giant pain in the ass because of how big it is. And then they just decided as time went on, like, let's just build bigger and bigger stages, and then we have Great Cave Offensive, and it's like, please don't. Somebody suggested in the comments, by the way, that Great Cave Offensive might be a leftover from, like, potentially the storyline for Smash 4, because that's where it was introduced. Please pick a stage.
I'm thinking.
Because there's, like, treasure chests and a lot
of
confusing, like, twists and turns and all sorts of other things in there. I don't know if that's 100% true, to be honest, and it seems a little far-fetched because I don't know if there was ever like a decision made on whether or not they were going to do storyline in those games. So like, I don't know. Pick whoever you want. I'll pick Piranha Plant. No, you know what? I play Piranha Plant enough. Shoot. Let's do Luigi. I'll do Luigi, but he'll be purple.
Purple Luigi.
I want Waluigi in this game still.
You're not getting it.
I know I'm not. I'm still unhappy about it. Let's go.
I might be out of practice with Link.
It's probably fine.
Is Luigi's voice clips really weirdly loud?
A little bit? I
what is
never
going
noticed.
on?
I don't know.
Oh right, this is a gun.
Yeah, it is. It's a staff, but it's a gun.
I love Young Link, by the way. Just when they brought him back, they made absolutely sure to make him super faithful to just the style of like 90s Zelda, where his face is a little bit plastic, but like in a way that just looked really good in the 2D art for Ocarina of Time. Oh no. Ah, got it. I keep expecting to do a peach bomb when I do my boomerang, but Link doing a peach bomb would be weird.
Yeah, it probably
He's got
would be.
like no pants on. Why am I small?
I don't know.
No, I'm not. I'm just... There we
Oh,
go.
damn it. No. You're gonna murder me.
It's just like the zooming in and out kind of got me for some
damn it.
reason.
I didn't even get off my final smash.
Oh shit, it's Crystal. What's up? Are you happy that I picked a stage that's kind of small and reasonable and only slightly goofy?
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the
Oh.
other ones.
That
guy's on my side, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Have you gotten... Oh, why is it a large tomato?
I'm not really sure.
Have you gotten
look pretty
used to
good,
Luigi having like that weird new the Poltergust grapple?
No, I have not. You mean this? Oh, well, no.
Well, I meant the
Yeah, you meant the
throw.
actual grapple.
But yeah, I was
No.
fully expecting
I haven't,
negative
and
zone.
it's such a good grapple, too. Like, if you can get used to it,
shit.
it's super
Taco.
duper useful.
Why does your lightning look so anime? I mean,
'Cause
it
he's
makes
anime.
sense, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, damn it. That was not... I keep doing the up B when I should be doing his forward B to save myself from things like that.
Yeah, the thing that I've suggested with
'Cause,
Falco
yeah,
is much
so,
better
so
than his recovery.
Luigi's up B goes straight up, but his forward B is the thing where he
does a weird
charges and then
rocket.
jumps forward. Yeah.
Which, that's not from anywhere.
No, it actually looks like Skull Bash from some of the earlier Pokemon in Melee.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Young Link's giving us kind of a DreamWorks smirk.
All right. Anyway, final thoughts.
Young Link is my perfect precious son, and I would do anything for him, even if
Okay.
he's evil right now.
Yeah, he's super evil
Yeah.
right now. I want Waluigi in Smash.
Is he your perfect precious son you would do
Sure.
anything for?
Let's go with that. I got nothing else. Do you?
Nah, have a
All right.
happy
Have a
Sunday.
happy Sunday, everybody. Good night.